Welcome to my YouTube channel Luxury Legends. It's 2025, and the Ford Mustang Mach-E is turning more heads than ever. This electric SUV continues to shake up what people think a Mustang can be. Some say it's not a real Mustang, but when you step inside, press the accelerator, and feel that instant torque, your doubts melt away. It's bold, futuristic, and surprisingly practical. Ford has refined the Mach-E for 2025 with thoughtful updates, a more cohesive lineup, and a clear message: this is the future of American muscle, reimagined for the electric age. Let's start with the design. The Mach-E looks muscular and athletic, with unmistakable Mustang DNA. Up front, you've got that iconic pony badge right in the center of a smooth, closed-off grille, which reminds you this isn't your typical gas-guzzling Mustang. The sculpted hood, aggressive headlights, and sporty bumper give it a real presence on the road. Move to the side, and you notice the fastback-style roofline that's a nod to classic Mustang coupes. The flush door handles pop out when you approach with the key fob in your pocket. In the rear, signature tri-bar taillights, a chunky bumper, and a sporty diffuser finish the look. It's stylish, aerodynamic, and definitely stands out from the crowd of generic electric crossovers. The 2025 model offers a refreshed color palette, including some bold new options like Vapor Blue Metallic and Eruption Green, which are both head-turners. Wheel designs range from clean 18-inch styles to aggressive 20-inch setups on the performance models. Overall, it's a clean, modern, and purposeful design that looks great pulling into a charging station or sprinting down the highway. Inside, the Mustang Mach-E is all about modern tech and premium feel. The cabin is minimalistic but not boring. You get a massive 15.5-inch portrait touchscreen in the center with Ford's Sync 4A system. It's quick, intuitive, and now supports even more over-the-air updates, giving the car new features and improvements without stepping into a dealership. Above the steering wheel, a smaller digital display gives you speed, range, and navigation directions right in your line of sight. Material quality is a step up from earlier models. Soft touch surfaces, contrast stitching, and available vegan leather seats give the cabin a classy feel. The panoramic glass roof is standard on more trims now, flooding the cabin with natural light and making it feel even more open. You've got room for 5 adults, decent cargo space, and clever storage touches like a drainable front trunk, perfect for tailgating or hauling ice and drinks. Ford offers the 2025 Mustang Mach-E in several trims: Select, Premium, California Route 1, and GT. Each one has its own vibe and performance focus. The Select trim is more affordable but still packed with tech and good range. Premium gives you more luxury and upgraded materials. California Route 1 is the long-range king, great for road trippers. And the GT, that's the one for performance junkies who still want that Mustang thrill. Under the hood, or rather, under the floor, is where things get exciting. The 2025 Mach-E comes with either a standard range or extended range battery pack. The standard range pack uses lithium iron phosphate (LFP) chemistry, which allows for better durability and faster charging. It's perfect for everyday commuting and city driving. The extended range pack uses nickel cobalt manganese (NCM) chemistry for longer range and stronger performance. Rear-wheel drive is standard, but you can opt for all-wheel drive on most trims. The base Select with RWD gets around 250 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. It's quick off the line and smooth in traffic. Upgrade to AWD, and you get about 266 horsepower and 428 pound-feet of torque, plenty to keep things exciting. The extended range battery boosts range to nearly 320 miles on some trims, depending on how you drive. Then there's the GT. This one's a beast. Dual motors, AWD standard, and up to 480 horsepower and 634 pound-feet of torque. It rockets from 0 to 60 in just over 3.5 seconds. That's Tesla territory, but in a package that feels more like a traditional muscle car. For 2025, Ford's added a performance edition for the GT with Magnaride suspension, upgraded brakes, and sportier tires. The result? A tighter, more composed drive that still gives you that neck-snapping acceleration when you want it. Driving the Mach-E feels different from a traditional Mustang, but that's not a bad thing. It's quiet, refined, and super responsive. Instant torque means it jumps off the line, and the regenerative braking system lets you drive with just one pedal in most situations. You can adjust the region level through the touchscreen, and it really changes the feel of the drive. Some people like the heavy region because it makes city driving easier, while others prefer a more traditional coasting feel. The ride quality is surprisingly good, especially on the premium and California Route 1 trims. The suspension soaks up bumps without feeling too soft, and the chassis stays composed in corners. The GT and Performance Edition are stiffer, but that's expected when you're chasing performance. Steering is light but precise, and visibility is decent for a crossover with such a sporty roofline. Let's talk charging. Ford's made a big push with its Blue Oval Charge network, which now gives Mach-E drivers access to over 100,000 chargers across North America. That includes fast chargers from partners like Electrify America and, new for 2025, access to Tesla superchargers with an adapter or native NACS port depending on the model. That's a big deal. It means more flexibility and faster charging times, especially on road trips. The Mach-E can charge from 10 to 80% in about 33 minutes at a 150 kilowatt DC fast charger. At home, using a level 2 charger, you'll get a full charge overnight. Ford also offers the Ford Charge Station Pro for faster home charging if you want to install it in your garage. Range varies by model. The base Select trim with RWD gets around 250 miles, while the California Route 1 with extended range battery and RWD can push up to 320 miles on a full charge. The GT Performance drops that number a bit because of the bigger tires and more aggressive driving, but you'll still get over 260 miles if you drive smart. Safety is a strong point. The Mach-E comes with Ford's Copilot 360 suite standard. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and automatic emergency braking. It also features intersection assist and evasive steering assist, great for avoiding trouble in busy traffic. For 2025, Ford has enhanced Blue Cruise, its hands-free driving system. It now works on over 200,000 miles of highways and can change lanes automatically when you signal. It even adjusts your position in the lane to give room to big trucks or vehicles drifting near your side. Interior tech is slick and seamless. The Sync 4A system now includes more voice control features and a smarter digital assistant. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and the system remembers your settings, even adjusting the seat, climate, and music preferences when it detects your key or phone. Over-the-air updates continue to add functionality. Ford has already pushed updates to improve range estimates, refine the navigation system, and enhance performance modes. Sound quality is solid, especially if you upgrade to the Bang & Olufsen audio system. It delivers clear highs and deep bass. Whether you're listening to music or a podcast on the go, the system's tuned specifically for the Mach-E cabin, and it really shows. Combine that with the Whisper Quiet cabin and you've got a premium listening experience every time you drive. Practicality is where the Mach-E surprises a lot of people. It's got more cargo space than you'd expect from something with a Mustang badge. You get 29.7 cubic feet behind the rear seats and 59.7 cubic feet with the seats folded. That's more than enough for luggage, groceries, or even a weekend camping trip. The frunk, yes, a front trunk, adds an extra 4.7 cubic feet and is drainable. That means it doubles as a cooler for tailgates or road trips. Throw in the flat floor, plenty of legroom, and clever cubbies, and the Mach-E makes a solid case as a daily driver or family car. And let's not forget the environmental angle. The Mach-E is built in North America, with increasing use of recycled materials and a push for sustainable manufacturing. Ford's aiming to be carbon neutral by 2050, and cars like the Mach-E are a big step in that direction. Driving one means you're not just going electric, you're supporting a shift toward cleaner transportation overall. Pricing for the 2025 Mustang Mach-E starts around $44,000 for the base Select model and climbs up to about $64,000 for the fully loaded GT Performance Edition. That's competitive with other electric SUVs like the Tesla Model Y, Hyundai Ioniq 5, and Kia EV6. And thanks to the Inflation Reduction Act, many buyers will qualify for federal tax credits, making the Mach-E even more affordable in the long run. So who is the 2025 Mustang Mach-E for? It's for drivers who want something different. Something that turns heads but still makes sense for daily life. It's for families who want an electric SUV without giving up style or performance. It's for Mustang fans who are ready for what's next. And most of all, it's for people who want to enjoy the drive again, silently, instantly, and with a smile every time they hit the accelerator. In a world filled with compromise, the Mustang Mach-E is a bold statement. It says you don't have to choose between power and efficiency, between fun and practicality. It's the next chapter of an American icon, and Ford's making sure it's a good one. The 2025 Mach-E isn't perfect. Some people still wish it had a rumbling V8 or a manual transmission. But those days are fading. What we have now is something more refined, more versatile, and just as thrilling in its own way. It's proof that the Mustang spirit isn't tied to gasoline, it's tied to emotion, innovation, and the open road ahead. Whether you're carving up canyon roads, cruising the freeway, or just commuting to work, the Mach-E delivers. It's the kind of car that makes you look forward to driving. And in 2025, that's something special. So if you're ready to go electric without giving up the soul of driving, maybe it's time to check out the Mustang Mach-E. Because the future isn't coming, it's already here.